Good evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League. Match 1 of 10 of week 5, day 6, finals night. Conan Whitehead against Richie Burnett. 5 players involved this evening include Kevin Burness, last week's winner, Conan Whitehead, who we're seeing in this match, Darren Beveridge, Greg Ritchie, and of course Richie Burnett, who's produced some spectacular darts along the way.
And it's Conan thrown first. Game on.
Conan Whitehead came through Group B, which was the Thursday and Friday morning group. And almost getting off to the most spectacular of starts. He's had a high average of the week of 97.18.
100.
14 180s, 10 180s.
85.
This week has produced 191 180s in 531 legs.
60.
An overall average of 86.12. We've had 56 ton plus finishes.
98.
Just to mark your card in if you're doing the 180 markets or the over and under on the finishes. In terms of odds for this one, the bookies had them 5 to 6 each of 2. Well, certain odds compilers did.
140.
Great start from Conan, down to 38 after just 12 darts. Splits the 38 wisely with Richie back on 200.
Yep, last start.
And finds double 16 with his final dart. And off to a very, very solid start indeed, Conan Whitehead. A 15 dart holder throw to get us underway. Not quite as good as Burnett's opening leg of his time in the live league. He started with a 10. That's a 5-man field, so getting off to a good start is almost imperative. Last night, Richie was in a situation where he could have topped the league on both nights, on the Thursday and Friday night, or not qualify. Fortunately, picked up the required legs and win against Nathan Gervin in the final match of the night. We did have some wonderful matches last night and performances. Richie Burnett had an average of 101.30 against Cameron Menzies. And then Cameron himself had a 4-0 win against Nathan Gervin. Nathan averaged 90 and got blitzed 4-0, 103.66 from Cameron Menzies in that one. Darren Beveridge chipped in with a 99.48 against Cameron Menzies and
84.
lost 4-2. And then Cameron Menzies had another ton plus average, 101.90 in a 4-0 win over Alan Norris. Tops for Burnett. Great response from Ritchie. A 15 dart hold from Conan. Ritchie responds with a 14 dart hold of his own. One apiece. Conan to throw first in leg 3. Didn't have the 170 last night, but we had it from Alan Norris on Thursday night.
140.
Great lineup for you next week. Monday morning, 9:30 a.m. Richard North, Jamie Kelling, Alan Norris, Nathan Gervin, Maureen Hammond and Robert Thornton. And then coming in on the
91.
Thursday and Friday morning will be Wes Newton, Jared Cole and Fallon Sherrock. And then Thursday and Friday night, Sean Fisher, Jason Askew and Martin Adams. Paul Nicholson will be taking you through all the action on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. And then he's off to Germany for a Pro Tour Super Series. And I'll be back in the hot seat from Thursday morning onwards. Of course, Premier League returns on Monday, 7 p.m. on Sky Sports. Big week for a lot of players. First break of throw opportunity in the match.
60.
In leg 3, Richie Burnett, 61. 25 double 18. 49 left. Double 16.
16.
Conan Whitehead, treble 18, double 16. Single 18 for ball. I'm not sure where that one is. He's just checking. It's in the treble, it's double 7. Single, it's ball. It was single.
61.
Even duped our spotter. So, second opportunity for Ritchie for a break of throw. Doesn't make a mistake this time. And that's a 16 dart break of throw, a 2-1 lead. And will throw first in leg 4, averaging over 100 yet again for Richie Burnett. Winning legs of 14 and 16, which is of course just 30 darts used to win the last 2 legs.
100.
Following this one, an all Scottish tie.
1, 2, 3.
Darren Beveridge up against Greg Ritchie. Very backable 4-7 in that one. Darren Beveridge against Greg Ritchie, who's 5-4.
140.
Started the leg with a ton and then back-to-back 140s.
100.
Ninety-seven.
And the leaves 24 after 12. Ritchie was quoted as 4-1 to win it tonight, which caused a few raised eyebrows. It is close.
Toast boy.
As the saying goes, a break's not a break if you don't hold.
First up.
And Conan Whitehead steps in with the best leg of the match so far, winning legs of 15, 14, 16, and that was a 13 dart break back, but Richie Burnett should have put that one away. As you can see in the background, still shaking his head. It was a beautiful setup, 24 after 12,
83.
and couldn't put it away. Will frustrate him.
100.
I sense that Burnett's just simmering.
100.
In running, Conan Whitehead is now the 8-13 favourite. Back-to-back tons for Burnett. An opportunity. He's about a dart behind. If that dart is in the treble 20, doesn't find cover.
58.
Yeah, let's see. Opportunity lost. Animated as ever, Burnett in the background. It's always the way, you get an opportunity, miss that opportunity, and then watch your opponent pile in a max. What a response that is. Had to wait to the fifth leg for one. And we get two. He's going to get one dart. A double 16.
Last dart.
And that will hurt Richie Burnett. After hitting the max, he would have hoped for a chance to get another break of throw, but he trails 3-2. Maximum of 2 legs remain. He has to win them both. He is not a happy man. It's been a high quality match. Both players averaging 97, winning legs of 15, 14, 16, 13 and 15. Managing his emotions well, and he needs to.
140.
This match literally turned on those 3 missed darts at double 12
400.
in leg 4. Would have given Burnett a 3-1 lead and complete control.
60.
But that's a great 140. 72 left after just 12 darts. But this has been
On 3-4.
Stellar performance so far from Conan Whitehead. Tops for Ritchie. More missed darts at doubles. Just 2 from 7. An average of 98.48. And he could be on the end of a 4-2 defeat. One match dart for Conan Whitehead has come and gone in leg 6. And Burnett pins the double 10 for a holder's throw, and we go all the way in our opening match of the night. Big advantage though, Conan Whitehead has the darts. Tighter at 96.36 average for Conan, 96.39 for Ritchie. 3-all, 401 plays 401. Who will blink first?
100.
Back to back tons. Burnett is running out of time. What a recovery. This game is on an absolute knife edge. Now then, Richie, here's your opportunity. Getting closer. Only 60 again. Applied the pressure with that 1-2-1. Both beginning to feel it.
100.
And that's a super last start to leave a finish. So Conan will get the opportunity first. And Ritchie can't find the red bit. Back-to-back 60s. Ton 1-2-1, 60-60. It's not enough. So can Richie Burnett take this out? Did this against me many moons ago in a final. I'll leave it at 140. Would apply a bit of pressure. And that's exactly what he's done. Conan Whitehead will get 2 darts at his chosen double, which is double 16. Oh, another 2 match darts. There's a friend to him in the last leg, and it's a friend to him in this one. It's a 16 dart breaker throw for Burnett, and he makes the perfect start. 2 points on the table. Right, up next, almost straight away, Darren Beveridge against Greg Ritchie. Good evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League. Darren Beveridge, 28 from Edinburgh, uses a 24 gram Harrows dart. A winner on the Challenge Tour up against Greg Ritchie, 26 from Musselburgh, uses a 23 gram Unicorn dart and previously had qualified for the UK Open. These two were in Group A, which was
It's Darren throwing first.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday morning. On Monday, Greg Ritchie won their clash 4-2 with an average of 94.09. On
140.
Tuesday, Darren Beveridge got a bit of revenge, winning 4-1. And then on Wednesday,
60.
Greg Ritchie was the winner, 4-3, with a 90.818 average, 2 180s, 40% on his doubles.
91.
But the odds makers made Darren Beveridge the 4-7 favourite, and Greg Ritchie the outsider of the two, 5-4. Give you the end averages from that opening match between Richie Burnett and Conan Whitehead. Richie Burnett exactly 96, winning 4-3. Conan Whitehead at very respectable 93.62 and did have 3 match starts, of course. 2 points for a win. All the matches best of 7, first to 4. Everybody will play each other once. Whoever has the most points wins. If there's a level point situation, it will go to leg countback.
83.
Has to be said, in the evening matches, Darren Beveridge looked a
60.
different player. His average
95.
on Thursday night was 91, and his average last night
54.
was just shy of 90. Very, very impressive indeed. So 20 and tops.
Game 2.
And hits tops, and it's a early breaker throw for Greg Ritchie. As I said, he beat him 2 out of their 3 meetings on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Yet the bookies made Darren Beveridge the favourite. So 60 adrift only at the start of leg 2. Would love to find a instant break back. 2 points in front on the Greg Ritchie throw.
99.
Following this, our final player of the 5 in action, Kevin Burness up against Conan Whitehead. Then it will be Richie Burnett against this man, Darren Beveridge. Greg Ritchie against Kevin Burness. Conan Whitehead against Darren Beveridge. Richie Burnett against Greg Ritchie. Darren Beveridge against Kevin Burness.
133.
Greg Ritchie against Conan Whitehead. And then our final match, Kevin Burness against Richie Burnett. It could come down
60, right?
to that. I certainly wouldn't be shocked. This is 2 10s for 2-0, and in it goes. A very comfortable 17 dart holder throw, and Greg Ritchie leads 2 legs to 0. Darren Beveridge has it all to do from here. Really slow start so far from Darren Beveridge.
91.
Averaging nearly 10 points below his average for the week.
96.
Although you just almost feel he's poised, maybe,
100.
to find a streak. That first start is just not quite finding the target.
40.
And he's very much a type of player that really does build off that first start.
80.
It's a little bit of a let-off for Beveridge. He needs to find
100.
the lipstick, and with a little bit more regularity, because Greg Ritchie now has the darts in leg 3.
145.
And a beautiful setup shot. 36 left after just 12 darts thrown. Isn't that
134.
just typical? Finds it when it's possibly a little bit too late.
Human 1.
And the double 18 sails in, a 13 dart breaker throw, and now Greg Ritchie has the double break, leads 3-0, just 1 away from topping the table. Over the
97.
course of the week, Greg Ritchie has produced 19 ton plus finishes.
58.
That's 8 in front of his nearest rival. Sorry, actually
100.
7 in front of his nearest rival, which is Kevin Burness, and 8 in front of his opponent here, Darren Beveridge.
80.
And he's hit 47 180s over the course of the week.
98.
Yet to find one in this match, but still leads 3-0.
121.
Both players have raised their game slightly, now averaging 86 apiece.
140.
Didn't he need that? Now has to take that 66 out. Will be a break of throw. Still a long way to go. As I've said, a maximum of 4 legs remain, and he has to win them all. He's going to get 1 dart at tops.
46.
He left 50 after 9 on Thursday and slotted it in for a 10. And hits tops. Absolutely outstanding finishing there. 80% on the doubles, and it's a 4-0 win. And of course, goes top of the table on leg difference. Right, we're going to be back in a couple of minutes with Kevin Burness against Conan Whitehead. Good evening and welcome back to match number 3 of the Online Darts Live League. Week 5, finals night, and our first look at Kevin Burness tonight. Up against Conan Whitehead, who had 3 match darts in the opening game to beat Richie Burnett. Ended up losing 4-3. Just seen Darren Beveridge lose 4-0 to Greg Ritchie. Greg Ritchie averaged 89.73, but 80% on the doubles. Very, very impressive. 4 out of 5. Kevin Burness, originally from Wales, Wrexham to be exact.
81.
Now resides in Northern Ireland. Been there 16 years, and now of course represents Northern Ireland.
26.
Kevin Burness came through the Group A, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday morning group. was, of course,
56.
last week's winner. Went through the field without dropping a game on Saturday night. That field, of course, included Martin Adams, whose only defeat of the night came at the hands of Kevin Burness.
So,
His average for the first 3 days of play
totally.
was 89.46.
41.
As I've discussed, that you just drag over sometimes the disappointment of defeat. Looks like that's what's happening here for Conan. He's not quite shook off that 4-3 loss to Burness. Burnett. I knew I was going to do that tonight. But Burness gets off to the ideal start, a 19-dart holder throw. I'm in desperate trouble when it's Burness against Burnett in our final match.
140.
It's more like it. Richie Burnett back in action in match number 4 to follow this one. He'll be facing off against Darren Beveridge.
100.
We want to put that last performance behind him as quick as possible. An average of 86.73 in the end. Sure, you're going to get away with a slow start. Certainly,
100.
I wouldn't have thought the eventual winner will get away with losing 2 matches. Might get away with losing 1.
84.
Leg difference will play its part, I'm sure. So that was the ideal start. +4 now for Greg Ritchie with that win of 4-0. May go bull again.
63.
I'm surprised at that because the 25 was such a good guide. And the bull, of course, would have left tops. 66 left, he could go bull. Went for treble 10 for double 18. So a bit of pressure on the 72. He's going to get 1 dart at tops.
52.
Oh dear, oh dear. Two darts in hand, only needs the 1. And more bad news for the Barbarian. That was a breaker throw, and Burness now leads 2-0 with the darts in leg 3.
85.
Starting to try that a little bit too hard. Which is the downfall for many a player. It's almost,
140.
it feels almost impossible not to do. When he's relaxed
180.
and fluent and fluid, that's the results. It's his second of the night. It won in that 4-3 defeat against Burnett in the opening match of the night.
59. Brilliant.
It's beautiful 180.
29.
Can't believe he's followed it up with that. So 6 starts at 160 if needed. Another one of those leaves tops.
140. Jesus Christ, God.
Two tens for 3-0.
Game in one.
And in it goes. No mistake at all from the Welshman, now living in Northern Ireland, Kevin Burness. He leads 3-0. Conan Whitehead got it all to do. It starts right now. Found himself in exactly
89.
same position Darren Beveridge was in our previous match.
177. Oh, 38.
Richie Burnett is the 8-11 favourite in our next match against Darren Beveridge. Interestingly, in their 2 meetings on Thursday and Friday night, they were both tight affairs. Beveridge winning on Thursday 4-3, and then Richie winning 4-3 last night.
56.
Although I know will be the
92.
more pleased of the 2 players going into that match. And it certainly won't be Beveridge. Needs to hit back straight away. Burnett will take a fair bit of confidence.
60.
In his opening match win against Whitehead.
60.
Burness 112 points away from joining Greg Ritchie on 2 points and +4 in legs.
100.
He does love some plus finish. 12 of them, as mentioned. Not adding to that. And this one now, 158. Finish we've seen from Jamie Clark earlier in the week.
98.
16 tops. There's the 16.
Game in 2.
And there's the tops. Good finishing. 4 from 8, 50% on the doubles for Kevin Burness. And he does join Greg Ritchie on the top of the table. Another Ritchie up next. Richie Burnett. He's up against Darren Beveridge. back. Match number 4 of 10 already. Richie Burnett, 54 from Treorchy. 23 gram signature Red Dragon darts up against Darren Beveridge from Edinburgh. A 24 gram Harrows dart. Richie got away with one in the opening match. 3 match darts for Conan Whitehead, but Richie prevailed. Full 3 with a 96 average. Darren Beveridge went 4-0 down to Greg Ritchie. I did suggest I thought the odds were a little bit
It's Richie throwing first.
squiffy, considering Greg Ritchie's record. Did average 86.73. That's more of a scoring average, obviously nowhere near what we've seen from him previously.
91.
We'll need to find another gear here, you'd feel. 8 to 11. Richie Burnett, even money. Darren Beveridge.
125.
Met twice on Thursday and Friday. 1 win apiece, both full 3.
100.
Steady performance in the last one for Kevin Burness. 4-0 win. Winning legs of 19, 17, 16 and 17. 87.13 the average and 50% on his doubles. He joins Greg Ritchie on 2 points and +4 in legs. Ritchie, of course, winning 4-3 is
100.
+1. Darren Beveridge, nil pois, -4.
96.
Conan Whitehead, nil pois.
96.
-5.
2.
Solid controlled start from Burnett. A 14 dart holder's throw gets us underway in match number 4 of 10 tonight. A win here will see him go back top of the table.
$60.
Actually looked okay in that opening match against Conan. Managed to keep it all together, although
100.
in the background we certainly knew how he was feeling.
100.
80.
140.
Better from Beveridge. Be keen, of course, just to get his
100.
first leg on the board.
139.
Does play in streaks. He's in the mood. He looks like he's going to be some player.
180.
Which is 15th of the 3 evenings action.
18 left.
Right next door, right in the corner of double 7. So 41 for Ritchie. What does he fancy? 9 double 16. That would have been back to back 14 dart legs. Well, it's a 15 darter
60.
and it's a break of throw. So that's 6 without reply now for Darren Beveridge this evening. He needs to stop the rot. Beveridge is averaging 96.67. Ritchie 103.66.
Ah, yeah. 40.
$140.
100.
As I mentioned in the opening match, we had a few raised eyebrows when we saw the price on Burnett to top the table at around about 12:30 this evening. It was priced up at 4-1.
$78.
Though he is more than capable of going off the boil for a few legs, we
57.
all thought that was quite reasonable value. Well, we all expected him to be a little shorter.
100.
If you missed the online darts 6 o'clock special with myself and Phil Bars, we did announce next week's lineup, which will be Richard North, Jamie Kellen, Alan Norris, Nathan Gervin, Corin Hammond, Robert Thornton, Wes Newton,
134.
Gerard Cole, Fallon Sherritt, Jason Askew, Sean Fisher and Martin Adams. Double 16. And you can hear the celebration from Darren Beveridge eventually does stop the rot, and it's a breaker throw. More good news for Darren Beveridge.
$140.
Warming to the task, averaging 98 and change. Richie Burnett 99.14
140.
and climbing. In fact, after the players have
91.
both opened with 140s, their averages are both in excess of a ton now. Look at this from Burnett. When he can hold it all together,
140.
doesn't look like he's going to miss. He could just eradicate snatch.
100.
There's still plenty in the locker for Burnett.
$43.
No finish. So 2 visits for Beveridge to take out the 170.
134.
And that's a beautiful setup shot. It was a 15 dart break of throw in leg 3 for Beveridge. He's left 36
1, 2,
after
3.
12 in leg 4 to level things up, and he pins it for a 13 darter, and both players averaging over the ton. A high quality match this one. Still plenty of darts left, 2 apiece. Richie to throw in leg 5. 102.11 for Beveridge, 101.79 for Burnett.
100.
Proper game of darts. 16
That's the
scores of a ton, between a ton and 139, 6 140s and the 180 to Richie.
140.
Can't afford a break or throw, of course, at this stage, because Beveridge will have the darts in leg 6.
57.
comments, as I'm sure you've all seen across the many social media platforms, that Richie has accepted his invitation into the Seniors World Championships, which is penciled in for February next year. Signed the contract and is seriously looking forward to it. He fancies it.
83.
Why not? We've seen him have averages in excess of 109 in the live league. Seen Martin Adams have averages in excess of 110. He will also fancy it.
16 left.
Fortunately, Beveridge not on a finish. Wow, how much of that can he see?
Ritchie man.
Both darts 1 and 2 literally pinning the wire. Oh, double 15,
Giving 2.
and he steps in and pinches the leg with that 90 finish. 3 darts for a 3-2 lead for Burnett. He's got it all to do. Darren Beveridge will fancy this with the throw. Richie will be thinking, of course, would you have hit that 180 had I not missed? Double 8. 5, 6 perfect darts. 3 perfect 9 darters in the live league. Aaron Monk, Martin Adams, James Richardson just a few weeks ago. And Darren Beveridge add his name to that list. 84. 48. Good thinking. Normally, of course, would go for the treble 20, but that was masked.
Oh, sorry.
So, to finish off, a very good performance and 4 legs on the spin. Double 8.
8 left.
The finish with an average there in excess of 104. Had he taken that out?
Giving 3.
Yeah, well done.
Does take it out in 15 darts, winning legs there for Darren of 15, 13, 17 and 15, and most certainly stops the rot with 4 legs on the spin. Right, we'll be back in a few moments with Greg Ritchie against Kevin Burness. to match number 5. Greg Ritchie, 26, Ron Musselburgh, won his opening game 4-0, as did Kevin Burness. There's another one I think they may have got the odds a little wrong. 10-11 Greg Ritchie, 4-5 Kevin Burness. They met 3 times over Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Monday, Kevin Burness 4-0, 95.43. Tuesday 4-1. Wednesday 1-4-2 with 104.04.
And it's Greg throwing first. Game on.
Looking at that and all the other numbers available to me,
100.
I think they may have got that one a little wrong. I would have had Burness, a huge favourite. And a bit of housekeeping from that last match. Darren Beveridge coming back from 2-0 down to win 4-2 in 15, 13, 17 and 15. Finished with an average of 99.1. Richie Burnett, an average of 95.06.
38.
Prior to this one starting, Greg and Kevin, 2 points plus 4. Richie, 2 points minus 1. Darren, 2 points minus 2. And Conan, nil point, minus 5. Start, this is from Burness. 84 after 9. Possible
46.
11 dart leg. Sets up tops after 12. Conan Whitehead against Darren
99.
Beveridge will be match number 6 to follow this one. Conan was 8-13 favourite. 6-5 about Darren Beveridge.
32.
And then we have Richie Burnett against this man, Greg Ritchie. That's going to be interesting. And then Darren Beveridge against Kevin Burness is match number 8.
60.
Someone's O's got to go in this one. Both unbeaten, both winning 4-0. Kevin Burness starts off with a 16 dart breaker throw, as I've said. Won their previous 3 matches this week, all fairly comfortable. And odds of 4-5 didn't seem right to me. I've been proven wrong on more than one occasion, of course.
Six.
What's that wonderful saying? I'm not always right, but I'm never wrong.
60.
$140.
Kevin Burness has played 29 matches in total in the Online Darts Live League. An average.
171.
That's going to be 171. What a great response this has been. Across those 29 matches played, it's 89.46. 42 180s, 35.79% on doubles.
Jesus. It's not.
It's double 18, Greg, for a 12 darter and a break back.
Game in 3. Is that right?
Yep.
No.
That's right, pal. It's 94. 4, treble 18, double 18, and it's a 12 darter. And more good news, it's a break of throw. Greg Ritchie to throw first in leg 3. So one of the
96.
That was Greg Ritchie's 20th ton plus finish with his total
140.
involvement in the Online Darts Live League. Has played a few times, of course.
140.
Certainly one of those that seems to be improving. I just think he's becoming more settled in the environment.
59.
And of course, has played amongst some really experienced players, which I'm sure he's picked up plenty of advice.
100.
It's
a bit of an opportunity now for Burness.
99.
Could be opening 3 legs, all be breaks of throw. Burness is going to have an opportunity at 82.
42.
Ball double 16. If he misses the ball and it's a 25, oh, he's not even thought about missing the ball. Should be a guide. Oh dear. Like I said, he's pretty mustard on the ton plus finishing. Is Greg Ritchie. Treble 18 leaves double 16. Super dart. Oh, he's looking up there. Oh, he's just realised.
Yeah. 72.
Double 16 to go back in front.
Even more.
And he does go back in front. And another break of throw. That's the third in 3 legs. And it was a 16 darter for Kevin Burness. And he has the darts in leg 4.
$100.
That's his second of the match. Not had a max from Greg Ritchie yet. We've had the that 171, of course, which led to the 94 checkout and 12 dart break of throw in leg 2.
137.
84 after 9, yet again a possible 11 dart leg.
130.
Might be awkward.
60.
Darts lay just below horizontal. But we'll be back.
100.
2 12s for the first holder throw in the match. 2 6s.
Game into.
And does complete the leg in 14 darts. It's a holder throw, as I said, the first one in the match. And he leads 3 legs to 1, just 1 leg away from going top of the table on 4 points.
100.
Greg Ritchie averaging just over 90. Kevin Burness just over
80.
91. Missed 8 darts at a double. Kevin Burness
57.
just 27% at the moment. Nothing wrong with the scoring. 9 scores in total over a ton.
96.
Must win leg, of course, for Greg Ritchie to keep the match alive. Greg Ritchie just doesn't seem to give you any
84.
room for manoeuvre. Always seems to be pressuring and harassing.
100.
Down to a finish of 1-2-1. Well within his range.
$38.
$57.
So 126. This might have to go. Can't be done now. There's treble 7 left 105.
84.
He's left double 16 just in case. Double 16 for the match.
40.
Clip the wire. But Greg Ritchie has the chance to keep this one alive. That's the move. All the way right, just making sure Kevin's happy that he's not towed the hockey. Oh,
good
that's
score.
unlucky.
I wouldn't have been if it had gone in.
Said he was happy and just said I wouldn't have been if it had gone in.
Ah, 8.
Multiple match darts now.
Fuck me out.
Oh dear. No score.
Not bad. Next door. Another opportunity.
Give me more.
Doesn't miss this time, and Kevin Burness does go top of the table. The only man unbeaten so far is Kevin Burness. Is he going to do the double? We're going to be back in a couple of moments with Conan Whitehead against Darren Beveridge. Good evening and welcome back to the second half of the Online Darts Live League Week 5 final. Conan Whitehead, 35 from Rainham in Kent, up against Darren Beveridge, 28 from Edinburgh. He uses a 24 gram Harrows dart. Conan, without a win, played 2, lost them both, lost a match he should have won against Burnett, 4-3, and then lost heavily to Kevin Burness, 4-0. Walked into the practice room after that 4-0 defeat and wired double 12 for a 9. For that win for Kevin Burness put him on 4 points plus 7. Yet again, looking like the man to beat on a Saturday night.
91. On faulty.
This one, it will be
140.
Richie Burnett against Greg Ritchie, and it will be Darren back in action against Kevin, and then our final 2 matches will be
140.
Greg Ritchie against Conan and Kevin Burness against Richie Burnett.
140.
Treble 13 for double 16.
Last dart.
And pins it for a 12 dart holder throw for Conan Whitehead. Well, that's what he's capable of. That's why they shouldn't call it darts, they should call it frustration. Darren to throw first in leg 2. Darren lost his opening match to Greg Ritchie 4-0 and then was 2-0 down to Richie Burnett before reeling off 4 really impressive legs, ending with an average of 99.1.
60.
Good response. Long way in front
99.
in this leg. 62 left after just 12 darts thrown. Conan Whitehead back on 300. It's been a case of good leg, bad leg, good leg, bad leg, I'm afraid. 56 remaining. That leaves tops and pins the tops. 12 dart holder throw from Conan. He's backed up with a 15 dart holder throw from Darren. Helped along the way, of course, with that 180 in leg 2.
Once away.
Great use of the treble 18 there from Conan Whitehead. First seen that used as a cover shot
40.
by the great Dennis Priestley, of course.
Come on. 100.
18 being utilised.
133.
Conan Whitehead using all of the board.
Oh, 81.
Double 16.
No night.
Of course, the famous Rob cross shot, that one. Has options. Could be treble 15 to leave 24.
139. Second dart.
And that's another super leg from Conan Whitehead. Can he just string two together? His winning legs so far in this one, 12 and 14. Trading tons to start leg 4. Beveridge averaging 110 at the moment. Trailing
100.
2-1. It's a must-win game, of course, for Darren Beveridge. Just in case the wheels fall off for Kevin Burness. And he does still have to play him, of course.
140.
76 after 12. Possible 14 darter. Yet again, the pattern continues.
100.
Tops for 15.
56.
No finish for Conan. It's keeping him on his toes. Can't afford to miss this now. And doesn't. Longest leg of the match, that. And that's only a 17 darter. But all 4 legs going with throw. And it will be Conan to start leg 5. Yeah, again, another solid leg from Conan Whitehead with the darts.
140.
He won't mind that, of course. He has the throw.
140.
Hold a throw here and hold a throw in the 7th. He takes the spoils. It's Darren Beveridge that has to find a break of throw from somewhere. Double 9.
26, isn't it?
No.
scored, 18 left.
Thank you.
Our virtual referee.
Last start.
And yet again, another 12 dart leg. Took out 1, 2, 1 for 12 in leg 1. And he's just took out 1, 2, 3 for 12 in leg 5. $102.63 the average for Darren Beveridge. 101.08 for this man, Conan Whitehead.
Oh, Conan, 29. $26. $94.
60% on the doubles for Conan. 2 ton plus finishes, as I mentioned.
96.
50% for Darren Beveridge.
$96.
Just cannot find the leg he needs on the Beveridge throw. It does look like
100.
we're going all the way. Winning legs for Conan in this match, 12, 14 and 12. Just can't find one of those on the Beveridge darts.
60.
As I've said, we'll have the throw in the 7th and final leg of the match.
$32 left.
Which certainly looks like is going to happen. 3 darts in hand to make it happen for Darren Beveridge.
Give him one.
Pins it with just 1 dart. 3-3. We are going all the way, and it will be Conan to throw first in leg 7. Really has just followed that strange pattern. Winning holds the throw for Darren in 15, 17 and 19. As I just said, 12, 14 and 12 for Conan. On a different level with
100.
the darts.
$180.
And he goes again. It has been an intriguing game of darts.
$100.
Conan down to 1-2-1 after 9. Possible third 12 darter on the cards. He's done the
140.
1-2-1 of course. Bull, treble 13, double 16. That leaves 96. That leaves double 18. This would be incredible. And he has pinned the double 12 for his third 12 darter in the leg. What an incredible match. What a strange sequence that one followed. Right, we're going to be back in a couple of moments with Richie Burnett against Greg Ritchie. Welcome back for match number 7. Richie Burnett up against Greg Ritchie. A super game, the previous one between Conan Whitehead and Darren Beveridge. Winning legs for Conan in that one of 12 with a 1-2-1 finish, 14, 12 with a 1-2-3 checkout, and he won the match in the 7th and deciding leg in 12 with another 1-2-1 finish
That's what we're playing for.
to pick up his first win and his first
It's
2
just all you
points.
do is fucking show you fucking try
The
it.
unbeaten player at the moment is Kevin Burness. He's on 4 points plus 7. Greg is 2 points plus 1.
Is that
Okay, so Richie throwing first. Game on.
Richie and Darren 2 points minus 1. Conan 2 points minus 4. So you would pretty much think whoever loses this one is out of the running for tonight's title. Richie, of course, yet to play Kevin Burness. The matches that remain are this one and then Darren Beveridge against Kevin Burnett, then Greg Ritchie against Conan Whitehead, and then our final match, Kevin Burnett against Richie Burnett, and Richie's going to have to win this one big and then beat Burnett big, you would think. Richie throws down to a finish of 160 with the throw.
No, 60.
So a ton for Richie, treble 20, double tops. He should stay that. That's a great guide. Double 10. And pins the double 10 and takes out the ton. That should settle any early nerves for Richie Burnett if he's got any. And it's Greg Ritchie to throw first in leg 2. Seriously was an outstanding display of finishing from Conan Whitehead.
140.
Couldn't quite get his head around that earlier result where he went down 4-0 to Conan Whitehead. Like I said, he went straight back into the practice room and wired double 12 for the 9.
$100.
Be a torturous game at times. Starts.
134.
Everything feels the same. They just won't go in the same.
100.
That last match, a perfect example. On throw, Conan Whitehead looked like he couldn't miss. Against the darts, he couldn't really get near a break of throw.
125.
just in case. Richie
Game
doesn't hit the double eight, but he pins it in one for a 13 dart holder throw. Well, everything gone with the darts in the opening two legs. No real drama. Something's tickled them. I'm not quite sure what.
One hundred.
no. 33.
As I've said, it's a must-win game. More so for Burnett, of course, because he has to play Burness in the final match.
50.
He has to win big because at the moment he's on -1 on the leg difference. 8 behind Kevin Burness, who's only dropped the one leg, of course, tonight in his two matches.
123.
Sixty.
From Richie, first down to a finish on throw yet again. Took a ton out in leg one.
57.
Three remaining, should be treble 19 for double 18.
37.
I think he's just realised he's miscounted.
$95.
Left.
We'll be back. Richie back on 98.
46.
Richie doesn't go inside here. Can go a little bit messy. No mistake from Burnett. It's a 19 dart holder throw. We're following a pattern without the quality of the previous match, but all three legs have gone with the darts.
$83.
$99.
$54.
Well, develop into a break of throw opportunity here for Burnett.
140.
That's exactly what he needed. 140.
$100.
So does have the darts now. Should switch over to the 18s. Oh, what a lovely
134.
dart. Down to 128 again. And plenty of time to take it out because Greg Ritchie Way back on 220, as you can see. Another one of those for double four. For 3-1. And he pins the double four right in the middle for a 1-2-8-12 dart leg. Oh, we've seen that, didn't we? In our previous match. Richie to throw first for a win of 4-1. Said in the last match, 3 ton plus finishes, 1-2-1, 1-2-3, 1-2-1. We started this with a ton checkout. We've just had a 128 from Richie Burnett to put himself in a great position.
100.
Like I said, it was a must-win game. 4-1 will certainly help his campaign in the leg difference department.
Mm, 140.
40 ton 140 for Richie Burnett, down to 121.
60.
And he finish it off. 61 left. That leaves double 14. So close, you can't believe it.
14 left.
To finish off a blinder for Burnett, another 100 average. It'll dip below now. But pins it, 14 darter. Really, really good performance in the end there from Richie Burnett. He moves on to 4 points with Kevin Burness. Up next, Darren Beveridge and Kevin Burness. Welcome back. This is match number 8 of 10. The unbeaten Kevin Burness up against Darren Beveridge. Kevin Burness originally hails from Wrexham in Wales. Based the last 16 years in Northern Ireland. Ali Walter in Northern Ireland, of course. Darren Beveridge's final game. Which picked up just the 1 win tonight.
60.
Came against Richie Burnett with that average of 99.1. Good performance, trailed 2-0 before reeling off
96.
4 high quality legs. Richie Burnett's average in that last one, 98.76.
60.
Well, could have one of our
100.
highest averages of one of our finals nights tonight. Seen some great
140.
averages. 96 from Richie Burnett, 89.73 from Greg Ritchie,
99.
99.1 from Darren Beveridge, 98.73
61.
for Darren Beveridge, despite losing to Conan Whitehead, who had a 96.38. Some good numbers.
174.
Well, that's outstanding from Burness. Had a 177 already tonight, of course.
140.
Add 174 now to those numbers,
Game in 2.
and that's a 14 dart breaker throw. He's just continuing where he left off with that victory on Saturday night. Lot to do now for Darren Beveridge, 1-0 down, and it's Kevin to throw first.
$180.
He's in the mood.
140.
Seen this man a little earlier. Back to back 180s against Burnett.
60. $91.
Here he goes again.
40.
Ooh. Poor last start there. Will disappoint him. Needed at least a ton to set up the 170. 98 remaining.
43. $140.
Good pressure from Beveridge.
$38.
Almost in this chance here, this 85. There's the treble 15. Double 10 needed.
I took that one.
Maybe a big chance missed.
Game in 2.
2-0 down to this man. Leaves you with a lot to do, especially as he has the darts in leg 3 to try and make it 3-0. Still has only lost the one leg tonight. Kevin Burness.
95.
Winning 4-0, 4-1, and 2-0 up here.
140.
And averaging 100.76 with that 140. And
134.
Beveridge averaging 96 himself.
140.
Back to back 140s for Burness.
81.
And Beveridge clinging on for dear life.
134.
leg here for Burness. Double 18, double 9. Was for the double break of throw, and Darren Beveridge pins the double and closes the gap. It's still the break of throw in favour for Kevin Burness, of course. A 15 dart hold of throw there for Darren Beveridge. But Burness did have a double 18 and double 9 for that double break, and that was for an 11 and 12 dart leg.
140.
An opportunity for a break of throw now gone for Beveridge, although
57.
Rare poor leg from Burness.
44.
Well, just when you think you might have him by the short and curlies, he pops in a 168 to leave double 8.
140. Game in one.
And pops out the double 8 for a 3-1 lead and establishes that 2-leg cushion for the second time in this match. And again, Darren Beveridge right up against it.
$140.
101.44 the average for Burness right now.
100.
Beveridge, not too shabby, 98.1.
100. 85. 100.
140, followed by 2 tons. Takes Darren down to a finish of
128.
161. And yet again, when you think you've got a bit of breathing space, in pops Burness.
137.
That's a super setup shot, 24 after 12. It's a super leg, especially when you need it to stay in the match.
Dies. 6 left.
Wouldn't put it past him. Two tens. Whoa.
180.
Imagine he felt like that was going in.
Game in 3.
And Beveridge finds the gap and pegs a leg back. 3-2 now, but Kevin does have the darts, of course, in leg 6. So 1 match dart for Kevin Burness at that double 10 off 128.
140. 140. 96. 100. 95. 100. 58.
So 161 could be to save the match. Kevin Burness, of course, carved out the opportunity for one dart, a double 10 for the match off the 128. Can he get a dart at double 16 or tops? Tops. Oh, again, right on the wire.
92.
So close. Two match darts have come and gone. Double 2.
66.
I know someone who would have been praying for that to go in. Richie Burnett.
Game into.
Burness eventually gets it done with his 4th match dart, a 17 dart holder throw and a full 2 win. 3 wins out of 3. He's only dropped 3 legs tonight. Alright, we're going to be back in a few moments with Greg Ritchie against Conan Whitehead. and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League Week 5. Day 6, match number 8, our penultimate match, is between Conan Whitehead and Greg Ritchie. Here's Conan, 35 from Raynham. What a night it has been. We've had averages of 96, 94, 95, 99, 96, 98.73, 98.47, 94.19. We've had multiple 10 plus finishes, and that's just from that man, Conan Whitehead, who was finishing in that match a little earlier against Darren Beveridge. Well, it was mind blowing, wasn't it? 2 finishes of 1-2-1 and a finish of 1-2-3 was absolutely outstanding. There's been some night of darts, and it will culminate in that final match to follow this one with Kevin Burness against Richie Burnett. As it stands, Kevin
180.
Burness on 6 points plus 9. And he dropped 3 legs on the night so far against Richie Burnett. 4 points plus 2. Burness just needs the 1 leg to secure back-to-back weekly titles.
150.
In terms of standard, it's been a wonderful night.
139.
So 60 for Greg Ritchie to hold throw.
Gain of 3.
And it's a 15 dart holder throw courtesy of the 180 early in the leg. Nothing really to play for on this one apart from a bit of bragging rights. These two played in the
140.
Thursday and Friday group. On Thursday, Greg Ritchie was a 4-1 winner, winning with an average of 97.18. And then on Friday, Conan got a bit of revenge, winning 4-2 with a 94.32 average. Very little to choose between them.
3.
Look, 180 in leg 1 from Greg Ritchie. Conan says you can have one of them back. They get 1 apiece in their match on Thursday. And they didn't get one, incredibly, on Friday, despite the match going 6 legs.
55. First note, 53.
Can't believe he's not taking that out. What's going on? Don't forget, we are back Monday morning. Paul Nicholson taking you through all the action. Richard North, Jamie Kelling, Alan Norris,
96.
Nathan Gervin, Corinne Hammond and Robert Thornton for your enjoyment.
Second up.
Conan Whitehead responds with a 17 dart holder throw. One apiece in this penultimate match. Don't forget, our final match coming up straight after this one. Richie Burnett has to win 4-0. Any other result?
57.
And Kevin Burness does the double. Well, if you did watch our 6 o'clock show and you
58.
took my advice, congratulations.
It's 41.
Oh, come on.
Well, yes, of course, Richie Burnett can find an average of about 110 from somewhere and completely blow Burness away. I'm not saying it is impossible.
125.
He has done that before in the live league, of course. Problem is, for Richie, he's going to be against the darts, which is going to make things even tougher.
42.
Oh, Conan, 45.
Richie will have to find 2 breaks of throw. Starting with the opening leg.
100.
We will be giving it absolutely everything, of course. It's been an absolute delight to have Richie involved once again, as it is all the squad of players this week. I can assure you they've all had a great time.
86.
Some plus finish number 5 of the night, I think. Double 16. Balls for a break of throw as well, of course.
Game 3.
The double-double. Nothing wrong with that. And Greg Ritchie holds throw for the second time, leads 2-1. Remember, it was 1 apiece going into this match.
60.
They say the winner can claim the bragging rights.
93.
Come on. 77.
84 adrift here, Greg Ritchie.
96.
100.
60.
So 2 visits for Conan to level things up at 2-2. Well, wants the ball, he'll go for it. Oh,
114.
well, I think that was in and out. I'd like another look at that one.
$52.
So 50 needed. This was an exhibition. First start would have been slotted straight in the ball.
Third dart.
That is a holder throw for Conan Whitehead. All four legs have gone with the throw so far. No real opportunities for the opposing player. So it's Greg Ritchie to throw first in leg 5. Only 45.
Oh, come on. 100.
Super last start. Just has to try and
96.
nip away at the throw of Greg Ritchie here. Over 140 would give him the darts.
100.
To back tons. 59 in front. Such a beautiful time to break throw. 2-2 in a race to 4, because you instantly get the darts in leg 6 to serve it out. Of course, all the negativity in your opponent having dropped throw. That's 3 straight tons for Conan.
180.
That's a 180, number 3 for the match, and number 2 for Greg Ritchie.
5.
Sensible shot there, going for the ball, leaving a 2-darter, well, potential 2-darter. Tops. Ooh,
97.
does love a bit of tops. He's done that a couple of times throughout the week. May see a double here.
Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, 39.
May not matter.
Game of 3.
And it doesn't matter, as he finds the acute angle into double 10, and he leads 3-2. Now he's just 1 leg away from picking up another win in this week 5 of the Online Darts Live League.
60.
All the players tonight, of course, have had their moments of success. The dominant player so far,
100.
yet again, 2 weeks running, has been Kevin Burness, and he requires just the 1 leg in his match against Richie Burnett, which is our final match coming up next.
57.
We take you into the wee hours of Sunday morning.
100.
57.
Be a chance for success for a Welshman tonight with Richie Burnett. Unfortunately, commiserations to Liam Williams, who
80.
didn't manage to win his world title fight tonight over in Miami against Dimitris Andrade, losing on points. It's a gallant effort.
140.
Had to get up off the floor a couple of times. Can Richie get up off the floor and defeat Kevin Burness 4-0?
60.
James quite well.
$45.
So 87 to take us to a decider. 20 ball. Treble 20. Leaves double 5.
Yeah.
The man, is it somewhere around something like 21 ton plus finishes? Can he take out the 116? Tops he needs. Tops he gets, and yet another ton plus finish for Greg Ritchie's James Wade-esque in that department. Right, we're going to be back straight away with our final match of week 5, day 6, and it's between Kevin Burness and Richie Burnett. Good evening, oh, good morning, although it's still good evening of course, and even good morning somewhere around the world. This is our final match of week 5, Kevin Burness up against Richie Burnett. Richie Burnett currently 4 points plus 2, Kevin Burness 6 points plus 9. Kevin Burness doesn't need to win the match, just needs the one leg, and Richie has to win 4-0 to take the title for week 5. Week 4 was won by Burness. I'm sure he is relishing the opportunity of doing the double.
That's kept throwing first. Game on.
And he has the darts to do so.
100.
Say thanks for your company for the week, and many thanks for all of you that share the links to our YouTube channel and have shown support. As I've said, we've breached the 500,000 viewers
104.
quite a few days ago now, for the 4 and a bit weeks that we've been back on air. Success of this
60.
online darts live league is down to you, the viewers, so we appreciate it.
140.
Even those of you that are meant to be darts fans but don't like it,
See me it.
thanks for all those clicks. Tops after 12. There's nothing Richie can do about it. So to say, there you are. Although, in fairness,
140.
it's been a very solid leg. Richie would have had to have gone out 12.
Give me 1.
And that's a 13, and that means excuse me, Kevin Burness is week 5 winner. And that goes with his week 4 title. So it's Richie to throw first. You can just enjoy this now. Although he would be pig sick to win it 4-1, of course.
100.
But he can play with absolute freedom from this point.
60.
Don't forget, we are back Monday morning. Paul Nicholson in the hot seat for 3 days before he jets off to cover the PDC Pro Tours.
60. It's catchy.
And I'm back in from Thursday. Of course, don't forget, Monday night, Premier League returns.
53.
Another Welshman top the table.
100.
Johnny Clayton currently topping every table in everyone's mind right now. Certainly playing some of the
60.
highest quality stuff we're seeing in World Darts right now.
140.
Down to 86. Wouldn't put it past Burness. Oh, no, he's not going to do it now. Needed the treble 20. Should be a 25 now to leave double 18.
105.
So plenty of pressure on this 86. Beautiful first start. Bang in the middle.
Rich, rich, rich.
36 for 2-0. And a break of throw.
Game in 1.
And it goes straight in there. Averaging 103 at the moment. Kevin Burness. He is some player. Of course, he came to the attention of dart fans when he won the Tom Kirby. And then, of course, went on to play at Ali Pali, defeating our very own Paul Nicholson.
177.
That loss don't look so bad now, Paul. Even though he knows it's all over, he still wants to compete. As I said last night, the fire and desire still burns bright within Burnett.
95.
So when Burness is in this mood, it doesn't give you any breathing space. It's just so tough to get into a match.
134.
Averaging 10.53. Let's
99.
have the high average of the week, of course, 104.4 if my memory serves me.
135.
But for me, he's been the best player of the week, which is why I fancied him to take tonight's
94.
title. And again, he's left double 18, this time after 12. Tops for Richie. Absolutely outstanding
Finish Richie.
from Burnett. A 1-5-1 break of throw 12 darter gets him back in this match. Of course, the league is now over, but this is just for pride. Superb effort from Burnett. Could have quite easily rolled over and
180.
just let the match run its course after losing that opening leg. Burnett
140.
not having any of it. Kicks off leg 4 with a max.
100.
Like I say, I've had the chance to watch him tick over in the practice room, and
97.
while having a chin wag, he's just piling in 180s. No finish, so Burness can find 140 or a ton or a 180.
180.
And it is a 180. Both hit 180s in the leg. Like I said, he's just relentless. Just doesn't let you breathe. 74 scored, 92 left. Trouble 20 for double 16. Just
94.
caught the dart on the way in. 84 for Burness. Trouble 20, double 12. 14 ball. Trouble 14, double 11.
Game in 3.
Yeah, that's right.
Excuse me.
12 darter of his own. Break a throw in 12 from Burnett on the 151. What does Kevin do? A 12 of his own in leg 4. So leg 5, Burness has the darts. This has been some performance. 111.4 is the average for Burness.
39.
He knew he could
140.
play a bit. You have to be able to play a bit to win the Tom Kirby. I can assure you, I've watched that event many times.
140.
He is playing the best darts of his life right now.
For 180.
Great stuff, Richie.
Oh, 86.
Chance here for Richie. Although you'll have to hope that Burness doesn't take out the 136. Put it past him. How close was that to having a go at double 8 for the match? Double 7 for Richie. Oh my goodness. He's took out a 151 to break throw, and now he's just taken a 1-2-2 out for a 12 dart finish to take us to a 6th leg. Standing stuff from Burnett.
That was what I knew. It was 777. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, it's one of those finishes that where you're never quite sure if it's double 7. Averages 112.11 Burnett, 101 for Burnett. Can Burnett be the only man to defeat Burness tonight?
100.
If that happens, Richie absolutely rue that match against Darren Beveridge, although in fairness to Darren, from 2-0 down, he reeled off legs of 15, 13, 17 and 15
180.
for a 99.1 average.
100.
This is Burnett at his battling best. He's had the kitchen sink thrown at him by Kevin Burness, who's still averaging 111.
98.
And Ritchie is just 66 points away from levelling it up at 3 apiece.
140.
So one dart. It's going to be at double 18, his favourite double, and that's why he leaves it. And that's a 15 dart hold of throw for Richie Burnett. What a game of darts this is. It's going to the decider, and rightly so, but it's Kevin Burness that has the throw. Oh, almost an absolutely fitting match to end what has been a fabulous week.
60.
Averages 101 Burnett, 111.51 Burness, and we're into the 7th leg.
Oh, you. 40.
You couldn't write it, could you? A rare 60 from
140.
Burness. And Richie finds a 40, and typical of Burness, when he does make an error, the correction is almost instant. A snarl from Burnett. This has been brilliant.
140.
Back to back 140s after a 60 start, acknowledged by Burnett.
140.
54 years of age, Burnett.
Oh, come on.
39.
Some 26 years ago, he won the World Championships, and here he is 26 years later, averaging 101.37. So to finish off a blinder, oh dear, that is a rare slip. 118 left.
44.
So for Richie Burnett to hand Burness his only defeat of the night, he's going to go 16 ball. Only just in the 16.
Oh,
Nowhere near the ball. 78 then for Burness to go through the night. 66 to go through the night unbeaten. Oh dear. That's strange. How these errors have crept in. Shows you, although the league was over after Burness won the opening leg because of his superior leg difference, the nerves are still there. Double 14. And Richie does finish it off, and yes, take a bow, boys. What a game of darts that was. Really, really enjoyable. Congratulations to Richie Burnett to hand out the only defeat to Burness, but it wasn't enough to stop him winning week 5. We're back 9:30 Monday morning. We'll see you then.